Good morning once again. Let me welcome you for our Monday press briefing, which is normally conducted right here at DPC's office at Lira Central Police Station. I equally welcome the team who are watching us live online. North Kyoga is generally peaceful. Some few isolated incidences that possibly could have attracted media attention as well as the general public. You might not have got all of them, but the one I have is what I will share with you. The incidences includes the following. We registered the case of store and office breaking and theft in Aleptong district. Our territorial police in Aleptong district have arrested 4 suspects in connection to store, office breaking and theft, which occurred on the 16th of November 2024 at Aleptong medical stores, where items worth 14,281,599 shillings were stolen. The suspects include Roma Isaac, 24 years old, resident of Apadi Sales, Apadi Ward, Aleptong district. We also had Bonyo Pius, 18 years old, from Aleptong Aduong Sale, Nakabela Ward, Aleptong Town Council. We have also Ongel Pius Deo, 22 years old, a nurse and a resident of Aleptong District Headquarters. We also have in custody Otim Boni, 19 years old, a self-employed and a resident of Aleptong. It was alleged that on the 15th of November 2024, a young Ambrose, a cold chain technician, locked the medical stores doors and the gate at around 18:30 hours and went home. The next day, 16th November 2024, on return for normal duty at around 800 hours, he noticed the medical stores was broken into and immediately reported to Aleptong Central Police Station. The police in Aleptong C.P.S. responded to the scene with the canine from Lira city. It was discovered that Coatem 6 of children, 37 packs of 30 blisters, Coatem 24 of 13 boxes, packs of 30 blisters for adults, a complete set of desktop Dell computer, gloves, medicine for diabetes were among items missing. All these items have been valued at 14,281,599 shillings. The police dog helped and tracked up to the homes of the 4 suspects who have been apprehended to support investigation. The scene of crime was examined, documented, some statements recorded from relevant witnesses. We are yet to view the closed circuit television footages at the DHO's office stores. This is purely sabotaging government efforts to promote health care in the community. We shall investigate thoroughly such that the perpetrators faces the law. We also registered a traffic accident in Dokolo district where a turnman of lorry Fuso registration number UAQ 061Q, identified as Bonga Musa, 20 years old, a resident of Sironko district, died while being rushed to Aguada Health Center 3. He was alleged to have, it was alleged that on the 15th November 2024, at around 17:40 hours, motor vehicle registration number UAY 051G/UAY 221W Benz Actress red belonging to Coca-Cola Company was traveling from Lira heading to Soroti side. However, on reaching Agwata Trading Center, it slowed down to overtake a stationary pickup. But a speedy lorry, Fuso registration number UAQ061Q, loaded with sacks of rice, came from the same direction, failed to brake and knocked the Coca-Cola from the behind, injuring some occupants. A female passenger yet to be identified was rushed to Amuda Health Center for treatment. Meanwhile, Banga Musa died on the way to Agwata Health Center 4. The scene was visited by our traffic team, body picked and conveyed to Dokolo Health Center 4 for postmortem. Motor vehicle registration number UAY051G/UAY221W was taken to C.P.S. Dokolo pending IOV inspection. Meanwhile, plans are underway to tow the motor vehicle registration number UAQ061Q to the station for Inspector of Vehicles inspection. We encourage drivers to observe road safety rules and regulations to avoid road carnages. This makes me to say that last week alone we registered 3 fatal accidents where 3 people died. We also registered 11 serious accidents where 17 people were injured and 1 minor. Most of these accidents have remained to be careless driving and riding particularly, and failure to observe road signage. 3. We are approaching festive seasons and crimes tend to increase around this period. Robbery, accidents, defilement since children are coming back from school for holidays, and of course business tends to boom among others. As police, we want to advise members of the public to remain vigilant, practice neighborhood watch, install security lights at their shops, offices, at home to provide fears for criminals. If you have the capacity, you can as well go ahead and install closed circuit television cameras if possible. The LC1s must organize community meetings and invite security to talk to the community and give them security tips. We encourage timely information sharing among members of the public and security. Also, we encourage our DPCs in this region to start developing operational orders to secure a festive season and deployment plan to manage all the black spots areas. Generally, we shall heighten our security deployment capabilities on both covert and overt deployment with increased joint patrols with the military. Those interested to display fireworks on Christmas and New Year should start applying to the Inspector General of Police through different service providers. For those who may not know the procedures, kindly approach our offices for guidance and assistance. Otherwise, our capabilities is undoubtable to securing the festive season. We also encourage the community to call our emergency call centers on 999 and 112, which of course is located in Gulu, but they always liaise with us. Our closed circuit television cameras command center are 24/7 being manned. We also have operational counterphones which are at all the police stations. We shall find time and share with you the contact numbers where when you call in a particular station you'll be able to attend it to, and your case or your issues concern is registered and responses done immediately. Following a meeting which was called for by Mr. George Abdul, the RDC of Otuke, and held on the 17th November 2024 at Lamu Cultural Center to discuss the involvement of Lamu at a Takara Reunion Festival for the Nilotics, and this program is scheduled for 27th and 29th in Soroti City. This meeting was involving all the Witongs in Lango to go and discuss and strategize how to go for the festival. The meeting was being chaired by Mr. Abdul George and the Honorable Judith Aliek very smoothly. No sooner had the Ambassador Dixon of Gwangokul arrive at about 13:20 hours than chaos erupted at Lamu Cultural Center, with Witong demanding for his evacuation at the meeting venue. This prompted him to pull out a pistol, threatening to shoot at someone. And since this was a formal meeting, security were informed, hence our personnel were deployed to provide security at the venue. They responded and disarmed him, though after a scuffle. The ambassador was equally assaulted by hungry Witong, who didn't want him at the meeting venue. This is a very, very unfortunate incident. It portrays Lango. Yet the ambassador went as an Witong in the same meeting. This matter would have not reached the far if there was elements of respect for each other. We strongly condemned highly the violence and ask for all the Witongs to respect each other. As police, the matter is already under investigation. We call for calmness from the Witongs and members of the public with mixed reactions upon these incidents. Kindly be patient and wait for the subsequent reports in line to investigation. I thank you for listening. If there is anything that I didn't mention clearly, kindly feel free and ask. And if there is something I missed out which is out of my brief, you can as well inquire. If I have the facts, I will respond. Thank you very much.
Like I had shared in the group, was wondering whether the issue that one of our colleagues, Joseph Ikolekol, was seriously beaten within the city has been reported to police, and whether the investigation has commenced.
Yeah, thank you very much. Personally, I saw that in the forum and some WhatsApp platforms. I have gone ahead to inquire which facility is investigating the case. But if you look at Ayago, is under Central Police Station in Lira. We do not have any formal report to that effect, but our team are yet to move to the facility and get facts from him. But if at all there is someone who have any clear information to that effect, kindly support us, share this information with us. Fortunately, we are the police, so that we take it up. It is unfortunate, and it is something that needs to be dealt with seriously. Thank you.
On the issue of, I don't know whether we can call it attempted shooting yesterday, we understand that we saw police disarming the ambassador. Is police still keeping the gun, or it has been given back to you?
Definitely, the case is still fresh. There is no way police will quickly hand over the gun to him, yet the matter is still under investigation. We're yet to do quite some more facts. That's why when you walk in, you found some of Witongs here. We have summoned some of them to come and give us information in line to what transpired yesterday at Lamu Cultural Center. Thank you.
So we have some reports on social media that he's saying he has recovered back his gun.
I do not work on social media. I work on facts that I get from the station. So probably social media, they have their ways of getting facts in line to what is being reported, but you can get it from me. If maybe by the time I was coming here, it was given when I was already here, then probably, but when I was coming, I'm reliably informed. The pistol in question is in safe custody in our facilities. An investigation is still moving on.
And is that a legal gun? Does the police have any intention of preferring any charges against him?
Yeah, since the investigation is ongoing, I think it's imperative that I do not preempt the next course of action, but I promise I will be briefing you as investigation moves on.
How many people have so far been summoned, and then what charges have been preferred against?
In line to
the incident of yesterday. You said some Witowns was...
Yes, so far 3 have come this morning, and we expect more to come.
How many have been summoned?
I have confirmed so far this morning 3 have appeared, and then we expect more to come. There were over 200 people in Lion Cultural Foundation, Lion Cultural Center yesterday. So we expect to, well, even if you are not summoned, but you have facts, kindly feel free and give us information in line to what you saw, what you witnessed. That will make us move far in line to our investigation, and definitely not give headache to the resident Chief State Anthony in line to going through the file and offering his guidance to police. So anybody who was at the Lion Cultural Center is free to come and offer information in line to what transpired yesterday. However, we have also recorded a statement from the ambassador himself and others. So basically, the whole thing is under investigation.
And last time, around November 1st, this same gentleman's car was vandalized at the same cultural center. And we learned that police was doing some investigation. What was the finding?
Unfortunately, we are stuck. Okay? You see, cases come, it's very easy to bring cases to police, but following is another issue. Nobody has come in line to the damages caused on the ambassador's vehicle. I think that was on the 1st of this month, because ruling was made on 31st. First was a Friday and the second was a Saturday. So that case is still premature that it's being followed.
So what exactly is police investigating? Is it the attempt to shoot or the entire incident?
That's why I said I do not want to preempt. I don't want to be in the last dot. Probably if the normal proceedings is moving, we shall be able to give you. But there are many incidences. You saw assault, you saw drawing out the pistol. We need to understand the circumstances. These pistols, and by the way, unfortunately, Lira City or Lango, I think, is one of the regions in this country that have so many small firearms. So many. You yourself, you witness, we have business community, people work with firearms, as you see. And I think it is upon now security and the district security committee to, because these firearms are renewed in a specific period, and we need to know are some of them paying for the licenses or not. So our security, we want to interest ourselves and also find out as they come to renew, because by now I'm sure the district security committee and the city security committee, they have all the facts, who has the small arms and who doesn't have. Okay, these are official gadgets, which are officially also given by the government, and the procedure is very clear. On a specific period they are supposed to renew, and it's a source of revenue also to the government. So we need to interest ourselves, because on many occasions we've seen in this region firearms are being abused, and the circumstances are not very clear. It's not any serious threats that warrant you to draw out a pistol, and you have seen, we lost a student, a parent lost a child, someone was also shot at a happening place. There are many scenarios. So as security, we have interested ourselves, and I believe that since most of this thing passes through the city security committee or the district security committee, they are at liberty of doing all it takes to see that we continue time and again be verifying these gadgets that are given legally to some private individuals.
Any definite number on the number of the small arms in the region?
And people are getting concerned, worried that when these incidents, abuse of firearm happens, the police always drop their feet in investigating these cases and to bring the terrorists.
What do you mean dragging their feet?
Let me explain.
No, that word, I want to understand that word.
Taken to court, the case was dismissed because of warrant of prosecution. Another case happened at Faith. A student was shot. The investigation, police had to wait for the clan members to negotiate for blood compensation. They had to include the agreement of the blood compensation in the file. The file was taken to state. The man was charged with manslaughter, taken to court and released. How will others learn that this type of offense is serious when the police is doing that? People are concerned.
Thank you very much, Ndugu Adson. I think partly you've answered your question. And this is one of the reasons that we fail to have justice in this region. North Kyoga or Lamu sub-region is quite unique in its way. Let me move a little bit from issues of what you've raised from shooting. Let's go to traffic. We have had accident cases. We have had cases of murders in the community and many others. But all that you will hear is we demand for blood compensation. The most recent one, I think you were not here last Monday. There was this incident that happened around a supermarket in town here where someone was shot. What happened? The entire clan members of the deceased left Aleptown district, traveled up to Kwania, demanding for burial expenses and blood compensation. And what happened? There are a lot of havoc. They robbed. And the problem is now when the Witongs, I think if yesterday it was in other pieces briefed, you wanted to share that with the Witong. This is one of the worst challenges we are finding in handling cases in this region. The moment you've gone ahead and asked for support from the person who committed an offense, what do you think is next? They will go to court, and if the one who is having the pain and goes to court and tells court, we have sorted ourselves, these people have cleared us, now what do you expect now court to do? Because the case is not going to stand. The person who is supposed to go and testify before court and stand firm for justice to prevail on behalf of the deceased has already been compromised. It's not police being compromised. It is the relatives of the deceased who are being compromised through aspects of blood compensation. So not until our community members begin to understand, if we can give room for justice to prevail through the normal processes of court proceeding, of course from police, I think we are going to have an avenue where deterrence will come. But in an event where people quickly, even I'm telling you, even when the body has not yet been laid to rest, people are already very quick in asking for this. I will share with you, there was a Muzungu who was not a Muzungu, which is it Indian, Pakistani, who was not alongside the rider, just around Bept Wine here to Mukwano factory. What happened? The returns of the other man who died, they went and approached the factory there, because the vehicle belongs to one of the factory in the industrial area. They went to the manager, you know what, you first give us 2 million to sideline, we're going to speak on your behalf to the bigger family members. Now that is the aspects of compromise which come. Now if the whole of Witong, whom we have respect for them, and they can go ahead with their team to get money so that they speak nice to the bereaved family, I think we are giving a disservice to the community members. So it is upon now the community members and you who are here to advocate for mindset change. If only we can run away from these aspects of demanding for burial expenses, demanding for blood compensation, justice will definitely prevail. But as long as the demand is high, I can assure you that the moment this team goes to court and tells court, first we have no problem with the suspect. What do you expect court to do?
But sir, if you do your work properly, professionally, you document, you get the evidence and you present it to court.
But it's the same people who will go to court and tell court we have no problem.
They are not there. In some cases, they are not. We are not there. They are not part of the witnesses. But you find the police are still being compromised. That's what I cannot accept.
That's all.
Many cases came in court here. I remember it was before Justice Gaswala. He told these people point blank that is not part of the law. Blood compensation is not.
We are not here to exchange words. If you have a specific case which has happened to your relatives or anybody, kindly come to police. Let the necessary procedures take its course. Or if you have facts that a police officer was compromised, we have professional standard unit, we have the office of the regional police commander, the regional CID, we have all these departments. They are there to listen to any concerns which come. Let's not speak because we want to talk. But what I've shared with you is what is on the ground. All these cases you have cited, we are all aware about it. But where did it go? They didn't go far because of you hear you will hear burial expense 16 million. After the other day I was challenging one of the witnesses. I said, now how can even in the list you put we want onions, we want tomatoes, well it is painful, but must you put everything on the relatives of the suspect? In any case, if this person had died on a normal death, were you not going to bury this person? Whom were you going to ask for burial compensation? It is something which we just need to fine-tune our mind about it, because this is a very common practice now. I have knocked you dead, the whole of my people, my clan will carry that burden. Everything, assuming this person died in this normal death, would the family members and the clan not bury this person? They will still bury. So we are talking about mindset change. Through you, these messages can reach the community members and let us find an avenue where we allow the normal legal procedures moves on. Thank you so much, Axon, for bringing this.
Maybe lastly,
Yes.
we are seeing this kind of misuse, abuse of guns continuing. So what is police's reminder to those who still hold firearms in their hands? What is your message to those who still have?
You see, before a gun is given to you, you must have gone through the basic training. Okay? So the training that you have received, you should act in line to what has been given to you. In an event where you fail, you are going to abuse, you better seek guidance, because at the end of the day, a bullet once released, it cannot go back in the chambers. It goes, and whoever it will pick. If you followed that video of yesterday very closely, I want to really appreciate the action of our personnel. It was professionally responded to. You cannot approach a person who has cocked his pistol or his gun from the front. That was more of a profession. It was more of a professional manner, which was good. The only unfortunate bit was, who are these other Wittongs and people who followed? First of all, the security had taken this man outside the venue, said that in case of anything, either it shoots the wall or it shoots the people who are now removing the gun from him, it will have moved somewhere. But someone is following and boxing the ambassador badly. I think that was more personal, and we're not going to accept that. This is someone who is very clear to be identified through the Wittongs who have been invited, and they must produce that person. That person must face the law. So a situation, like I said, it is now upon the city security team committee or the district security committee, because they are the ones who vet who is supposed to be harmed, why. The why is out of the individual who is applying for, but the district security committee will have to vet and confirm what kind of threats do Isaac Otui has that requires him to be given a pistol. What threats does Eddie Olua has that makes him to acquire a pistol? These are things that are done through those process. So we leave this to them to see that in the process of renewing, they should be able to cross-check with records. Who is this person who has been given gun? How is he using it? Has he had any case since he had acquired or received that gun? That will make us take a decision on what next to be done. Either this person to be disarmed or he continue using the pistol for his personal protection. Thank you very much.
Welcome.